Today's Country 95.5.
Nevin and Charlie back once again, another air fryer recipe on the way. This is one that Charlie found, actually. It's air fryer hash browns. For this recipe, we are using 5 yellow potatoes and 5 red potatoes. Use however many you want. As well, we're going to use some Parmesan cheese, some Parmesan and herb seasoning, and some seasoning salt. First thing you'll have to do is you'll have to chop up your potatoes.
You can leave the skin on or take off depending on your preference. But just dice them up nice and even so that they all cook right through.
And now that all of our potatoes are chopped up, what we will be using as well is some olive oil over all of the potatoes. And then when we put our seasoning on, we're just measuring with our hearts. So however much cheese and seasoning you feel like putting on, that's what you go with.
So we're just going to toss the potatoes in the olive oil and make sure they're nice and evenly coated so that our spices can stick to them and they remain moist in the air fryer.
So we are going to start with the Parmesan and herb seasoning and sprinkle that on.
Just make sure that you get it evenly across all your potatoes. You don't need a whole heck of a lot.
And then you'll grab your seasoning salt.
This one just very little.
And then for extra cheesiness, because who doesn't love cheese, sprinkle on a little Parmesan at the end.
And now we're just going to toss it all together. Oh, blooper.
Once your potatoes are all ready to go, open up your air fryer, chuck them in there.
Make sure they're in one single even layer.
Then you'll want to cook these for 20 to 25 minutes at 400. And then at the 10-minute mark as well, you'll want to flip them. First 10 minutes are complete. So we'll pop it open, give it a quick look, and those look delicious.
We'll probably only go for another 5 minutes because they're already looking pretty golden brown.
Pretty crispy.
But just keep shaking them around to make sure they get turned over before you put them back in.
For another 10 minutes.
5.
5 minutes. All right, so the timer just went off on the last 5 minutes. And those are beautiful. Alrighty, well, these things smell delicious. They look delicious. Obviously got some turkey bacon and eggs because it's breakfast time. Let's see how these hash browns are. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You can taste the Parmesan, you can taste the cheese perfectly. They are fantastic.